Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning here in the Philippines, so it is time for us to do our weekly premium unboxing. Today we're showcasing Autoworld from round 2. We haven't looked at some of their cars for a while. I have obtained 6 nice pieces, some Mijo Exclusives, some Stop Diecast pieces, and then just a regular run piece. And the stuff that you see in front of you here is all round 2 stuff too. Autoworld and Johnny Lightning. The Suburban on the right there is one that Rick at a whole lot of Zep picked up for me. And I brought it back out because I was telling him, ironically, even though he sent that one from the States and I told him that I could not obtain these here at all, the orange one became available probably, I don't know, maybe a week after he sent this green one out to me. So it worked out perfectly, though, because the green one's still not available here, only the orange one. So we'll be unboxing the orange one to go with this green one today. So that worked out perfectly. And thanks again, Rick, for the Suburban. I absolutely love it. So another thing to make an announcement of before we move on, this weekend will be my 300th episode whenever we do our showcase video this weekend. And actually today would have been our 300th episode, but if you guys remember a couple weeks back I did a 2-part transporter video and I had some glitches on YouTube and I accidentally deleted the second part of the transporter video. The Hot Wheels Team Transport is still available, so if you guys are watching that one and you hear at the end that there's supposed to be a part 2, sorry, but it's no longer available. It was deleted probably 2 weeks back, like 2 or 3 days right after I posted it, because of some glitch on YouTube. I thought I was actually deleting a video that did not load correctly. But anyways, so this should have been the 300th, but it's not. It's 299. So this weekend will be the 300th, and we're going to be showcasing super rare chase cars, because we haven't done any chase videos and for a while. That's what my channel was based on when I first started. So anyways, we'll be bringing out some super chase stuff from him too. We will be bringing out some very rare green machines, like Black Bandit, TRU exclusives, things like that, and some ultra reds and stuff. So we'll be doing that this weekend. So be sure to tune in for our 300th episode celebration with super rare chase vehicles. So let's proceed with today's Autoworld unboxing. And since I've mentioned it first, we'll do it first. It is the orange Suburban, and love orange. It's one of my favorite colors. So this reminds me of like Hugger orange for Chevy or Hemi orange for Chrysler. So really cool piece, and it is going to go perfect with the green one. So this is the new casting. So the orange one and the green one are the first 2 releases of this thing. And the premium facts, by 1965 the Chevy Suburban was already in the fifth design generation. So yeah, that was already Gen 5. Wow. So 1965 was the first year that the factory installed air conditioning was offered. So color just orange with a white top. Pretty cool. On the back of the card it tells you what's available. So now I was lucky. This is the set beforehand, I believe. Yes. So then that is where the blue stealth did come from, the last set. So in this newer set, though, I was able to obtain both Suburbans with Rick's help. Then I found both Silverados here, both Camaros here, both Challengers, and both Supras. But I have not found either one of the stealths from this series, which I think is the white one and the green one. The first ones were the red and the blue one, and the blue one I got, once again, thanks to Rick. So anyways, let's get this bad boy off the card and take a closer look at him and put him next to the green one and see how they look together. So yeah, was really shocked to see that this came available here after I was telling everyone I could not obtain these here. So yeah, it just worked out perfect that I got the orange one and not the green one available here. So here he is. Looks really good with the dog dish caps. I know I pointed that out when we unboxed the one from Rick a couple weeks ago, and just love those dog dish caps and the two-tone paint, and love the fact that the old Bourbons were two doors too. That's pretty cool. It reminds me of like a 60s Tahoe or Blazer or something like that. But in the late 60s they did come out with a Blazer. I think it was 69. So once again, opening hood, they did perfect with how they cut it. It's done properly with taking part of the fender with it and such. The gaps are a little big, but hey, no problem. Still looks great. Nice detail on the tail lights, handles, everything like that. Zooming in because I'm going to see. Yeah, once again, I just see 1965 back there, guys. There's some other writing, but I cannot tell what it is. So we did that on the green one, too, to see if we could see what it said, and I have no clue. But very nice looking Suburban. So there is the orange one and the green one next to each other. Beautiful pair together. So that is the only regular release Autoworld we have for today. That's another thing. The regular releases are not so easy to find here. Usually they're like hobby exclusives like Mijo, Stop Diecast. And speaking of Stop Diecast, I only have one from them. So we're going to go ahead and get him out and look at him. This is the third installment in this Racing Legends support vehicle set. The hobby shops here are a little behind, but the one has been getting them as their release. First was the Hawaiian, then Jungle Jim, now the Army. So hopefully the other ones come up out to USA 1, the Fighting Irish, and Chi-Town Hustler. Because I have cars for all of these, except for the Army. This one I do not have, like, really any Army cars from Don Prudhomme. I have the one by, I forget his name, but it's a Army Cuda Stardust. I can't think of the driver's name, but anyways, maybe it was Don Schumacher or something like that. But anyways, with this Don Prudhomme, I do have some of his like regular cars, like Snake 1, Snake 2, and such. So put one of them on the back of this until I can get an Army vehicle, just set a trailer behind it with one of these cars on it. So that should be pretty cool. But Hot Wheels Drag Strip Demons does make the Don Prudhomme, Army Cuda, Plymouth Arrow, Monza. They make all of the Army cars, I think, in the Drag Strip Demons from back in 09 and 10. So those would be cool to obtain and put with this truck. Especially the Chevy one, because it's a Chevy square body. So, once again, this just one-stop diecast, and then it's just over-the-top funny cars, dominated. Trying to make it where you guys can see it with me. Dominated drag racing popularity from the late 60s to mid-70s. Imagine sitting in the stands covered with hot smoke from Jungle Jim or Chi-Town Hustler's ear-splitting burnouts, or maybe the epic crash of Roland Leon's Hawaiian funny car driven by Larry Reyes. At the 1969 Winter Nationals, Autoworld and One Stop Diecast are proud to share these support vehicles, which pay tribute to the racing legends who not only made the grade, but made the sport an indelible part of American racing history. So, pretty cool. Let's get him out of the package and take a look at him. So this one does have the set of wheels that I do like on these squares. And what's cool about this one, let's bend this back down and get it into focus here. It has white letter tires, and I've never seen that before on any of the other squares. Usually white line, like white walls, maybe black walls, but never have I seen like Goodyear white letters. That is pretty cool. That's a first in this series too. Jungle Gyms has the thin like white walls with the dog dish cap, Stilly style rims, and then Roland Leon's, I think, has these chrome wheels but with black walls on it. So, yeah, this is a first that I can say that I can recall with white letters. I don't even think in the regular releases, retail release square bodies, they had white letters. So really cool with the graphics. Pretty much spot on with the funny car. With the wings, Don, Snake, Prudhomme, Army, with the snake on the fender. You have the snake on the hood with Army, blue roof, red stripes, blue stars on the side of the bed. Really cool. And as always, opening tailgate. And then you have your opening hood with detailed small block. So really sweet piece. The plate, I think, just says snake on it, probably. Yep. So, pretty cool square body. So, next up are Mijo Exclusives. So, we'll do one and then one of the other. I have 2 lowriders and I have 2 Jeeps. And actually, these are the last 2 Jeeps that I need to have all of their regular release Jeeps. Well, retail release and Mijo releases. I even have close to probably 2/3 of the Ultra Reds in the Jeeps. One day we'll do a Jeep showcase and I'll bring them all out. There's 11 releases of the Jeep so far. And since we're on that topic, I'll bring out the first one here. This one is done in like a matte pink finish. Autoworld Mijo Exclusives Special Edition, one of 3,600. So, 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited 4x4. So, Special Edition, not sure what they did this matte pink finish for. If it is for like breast cancer awareness or something like that. I don't think the Breast Cancer Awareness Month is until September or October, I think. But, so it's a little early, but I'm not sure what they did this for. So, pretty unique. It's just a regular run release, too, with nothing on top, no special equipment. The other Mijo Exclusives do have, like, the special luggage rack with some equipment on the top and such. This one is the same as your regular retail releases, just that it is a matte pink finish. So, on the back side, it just says Jeeping across the Rubicon Trail. The Autoworld 164th diecast replica captures the rugged details of a 4-wheel drive ready to trek across mountain trails. Then it shows you where to find M&J Toys, which is Mijo, online, and where to find them on Facebook and Instagram. And they do have some really cool stuff coming up. They have the Suburban and a square body coming up in what they call patina. So there's a Mijo patina series coming up with Autoworld pretty soon, which is pretty cool. The square body has the 5 spokes on it, just like the one that Autoworld released from their website lately. And then the Suburban has some custom billet wheels on it too, like the first run Autoworld square body. So pretty cool releases coming up. So let's get this guy out of the package and look at him. And yeah, there's something unique about the box on the Impalas that I will show you guys when we unbox it. I pointed this out before when I unboxed the first 2 62 Chevy hardtops that were released. So we'll point it out again because they made the same mistake on the 65 Chevy Impalas. But let's focus on this Jeep for right now. So here you go. It's like a matte finish pink. As you can see, it's semi-gloss, I guess I would say, but kind of a matte finish. Rubicon on the side of the hood. Jeep emblems, blacked out door handles, side mirrors. Nicely done. And let's see what the plate says. Maybe that will... Not just MJ Exclusive. Not really any other insight, but nice detail on the tail lights. You got your spare, your hinges for the spare rack. It's overall really nicely done. And this one, if you look at this one sitting next to all of the others, this is the only release out of all 11 that has clear windows. All the other ones have smoked glass. So this is a first for the clear windows too. So, very nice piece. Nice detail on the chassis. And then opening hood, as always, with a very nicely detailed engine compartment. I know it's like really black in there, but you do have the subtle details of like Jeep on the intake and stuff. So, really nicely done, I have to say, by M2, or, well, not M2, sorry, Mijo and Autoworld. So, very nice job. Jeep across the hood. So, pretty cool piece. So, let's go to an Impala. And now let's take a look at the box. So the box is just Mijo Exclusives, and then it gives you like the ruler for measurement, because they always say very true to scale, true 1/64 scale, 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited 4x4, one of 3600. This end cap, Autoworld, true 1/64. This end cap, same thing. Bottom, where to find M&J Toys online and on Facebook and Instagram, and then the Jeep licensing, and that's pretty much it for the box. So, moving along, we'll go ahead, since we're into that, like, I guess girlish colors or pastel colors, we'll do the purple Impala that correspond with the pink Jeep. So, as you see here, one of 4,800 on the box. In the front, the Mijo Exclusive Custom Lowriders, and this is your 1966 Chevy Impala SS. Going around to the back side of the box, this is from the late 1940s in Los Angeles to the modern day customizers. The lowrider scene is rich in both culture and cars. Lowriders can now be seen across the world with their ground-hugging profile, custom paint, and low-profile white-wall tires. Designed and detailed by Autoworld, the exclusive collectible is sure to be a wild addition to your collection. M&J Toys. And if you didn't see it yet, Green Light has jumped on the bandwagon with the Lowriders. They are releasing Los Angeles Lowriders series, or California Lowrider series. And they actually are releasing a 64 Impala and 63 Impala in a four-door 70s Cadillac, which is really cool castings. The first 64 Chevy is going to be dedicated to Gypsy Rose. That's the most iconic lowrider, if you guys are not familiar. So that will be really cool to see. So anyways, let's just get this guy off the card, or out of the package, since it's a blister pack. And I will show you something unique about this box. It's kind of an error by Autoworld Mijo. And it happened on the 62 Chevys, but on the 76 Cadillac Coupe de Villes, it didn't happen. It was one of 48 or one of 36 on both sides. Well, this box, we'll point that out first, has one of 4,800 on this side. Then you flip it around, one of 3,600. No difference, nothing. It's just, I don't know, maybe they thought they were going to do 3,600, then they had a lot of pre-orders and decided to up it to 4,800. But why they didn't correct that, I don't know. So, very strange. But as I said on the Caddy, I'll bring that out someday and show you the box. The Caddy has one of 48 on both sides, and then the 62 Chevys, though, share the same thing, one of 48 and one of 36. Unless they did 2 runs, I'm not sure. And then there would be like a total of like 8,400 of them out there. So I'm not sure what they did, but that's the one thing I wanted to point out about these Impalas. Now, going back to this 66 Impala in this like candy purple color. Really dig this color. Looks really good. Just pretty much a straightforward base coat, clear coat, purple. Really no candy about it. No metallic, no pearlescent. But still looks really good. Chrome wire spoke, like Dayton knockoff wheels with thin white wall tires. Looks really good. Love the Autoworld Impalas. Definitely want to pick up the 70s in the lowrider series, and then also the 75 Caddy Eldorado is available too in this series. I want to pick that up too. At least get one of each of them. Sometimes I get lucky and find both of them available here, like the 62 hardtops and now the 65 hardtops. But the Cadillac, the 76 Coupe de Ville, I could only get one, and then same thing with the 62 Chevy convertible, but I have not gotten that one yet. I may have mentioned before, I'm just not a big convertible guy, so that's the reason I have not got that one yet, but I may pick one up just to kind of complete that gap in having like at least one model of each lowrider. So pretty cool piece from Mijo Autoworld. So, moving along, let's go to the next Jeep. And here it is, the yellow one, and as I stated before, it has that roof rack with a lot of luggage on it. Then this is a special edition, one of 3600, 2018, Jeep Wrangler Unlimited 4x4. Same thing on the back, same message, just basically different colors on the packaging. Instead of being pink, it's yellow. So that's about the only differences you'll see in the package. So, the box is the same on both sides, one of 3600 for this, and then also on that side, one of 3600. Not really going to go over the details of the box because they're all the same, just with different colors and artwork, but the writing, everything's the same. Doesn't really give you a lot of information except for the name of the vehicle. So this yellow one I really dig. This is probably going to be one of my favorites. Out of the Mijo Exclusives, out of the 3, this is going to be my favorite. The gray one's okay, but I don't really like how the color matched the flares on the gray one. Everything's gray on the gray one. This is cool just because you can see all the different like highlights, the black on the yellow, the black flares, the rack on top with the fog lights. Really cool. And just a fan of the yellow color. Also has a plate MJ exclusive. Really nicely done truck with a lot of nice detail. Opening hood once again with detailed engine. Your Jeep in the center of the hood. With, I would say these are your windshield wiper squirters, I think. Then Rubicon on the sides of the hood. Detailed headlights. Turn signals. Very nice truck. Nicely detailed chassis. So, very happy to have that one. And then, last but not least, is the other 66 Chevy Impala SS. And it is orange. So, really dig this one too. Kind of goes great with that 65 Chevy Suburban. That would look good towing this car, like on a trailer or something like that. So we can actually simulate that today whenever I get this guy out of the package. So we'll set you here and we'll make a setup like that. So basically the same thing on the back, same story with the lowriders, telling you about how they became popular in the 40s in LA, and then it tells you the list of these, like your 62 Chevy hardtops, 66 Impala hardtops, 76 Caddy Coupe de Ville, 62 Chevy convertible, and 70 Chevy Impala Sport Coupe. But they've also added the 75 Eldorado too. So pretty cool. let's get him out of the package and take a look at him. And once again, on this box, same mistake, and I'll show you, like here, one of 4,800, then one of 3,600. Kind of odd that it is like that. So, let's get us a trailer here, and put the trailer kind of simulated behind the Suburban. And then here is your Impala. Now this one does have some kind of like pearl in it a little bit. Not a lot though, but a little. Really like the orange on this one. Pretty cool. Looks good with the chrome Daytons. And I think the ultra reds of these have gold Daytons on them. So that's kind of a unique feature about the ultra reds, that they have gold wheels instead of chrome. At least that's what I've seen on the ones on eBay. I haven't seen any in person. Unfortunately, they were not available here, because that I would have picked up, because I've got both of the 62 Chevy hardtops, but unfortunately could not get the 66 Ultra Red here. But a really cool looking car. Nice detail on the front end, the grille. And then, I can't remember if I checked out, yeah, this 1966 SS. I think it was the same on this one too. Yep, same thing. This one has some different like pinstriping on it, and I'm sure that they did that with the Ultra Reds too, because they did both Ultra Reds on the 62 hardtop, so they probably did that with these guys too, but the differences are very vague. Just that little bit of pinstriping. On the 62s it was a little bit different, but they didn't highlight everything. So anyways, let's back this back out and then kind of go over here and take a look. We'll put this Jeep back up here, and that is what we have for you guys today. That is a pretty cool setup, that orange Suburban with the 66 Chevy being towed behind it. So pretty cool. Trying to get that leveled out a little bit. Well, the screw jack doesn't go up high enough, but you guys get the picture. So pretty cool setup. So those are the 6 Autoworlds we have for you guys today. I left a icon here on the left for another Autoworld unboxing I did in the past, and then an icon here on the right for you to subscribe if you have not done so. Remember to do that, and then this weekend be sure to tune back in for our 300th episode for our super rare chase car video. So we'll be showcasing a bunch of super chase cars. I think I have probably 12 to 15 super chases, and then probably another 5 to 10 ultra rare green machines and such to show you guys. So make sure you tune in for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy your week.